knows that when the shadow is cast due north like that, that's around noontime. Sundials were a wonderful thing, and they worked all the time. But at noontime, there was absolutely no traffic, and within that same hour, I took some photographs over on Miracle Mile and out by the mall, and the streets were full out there. Traffic calming wasn't something we needed. It's interesting, the parking spaces, I hear we need parking spaces. If you look in front of, on the side of Scott's there, we see a bunch of parking spaces, and the photographs that I provided to you showed parking spaces all over the place. Parking was not a problem downtown, and yet the malls, the parking lots were full. It's also interesting that we hear from a council member who has discussed some of these things with people from Fort Lauderdale, and I can't even tell you the number of times that I've heard in this community that the last thing we want to do is to look like Fort Lauderdale. So let's go down and discuss with people from Fort Lauderdale how to solve our problems here. That's going to work out well for us.
Mr. Hetty, at the MPO meeting, our representative from the DOT is out of the Fort Lauderdale office. At the MPO meeting is where this initial discussion took place.
Right, the MPO, that's the organization that recommended putting these twin pairs in, right?
No, sir. The MPO is the planning organization for the county, which deals with roads and safety and the highways throughout our county.
You were living down in Fort Lauderdale when they told us to put these twin pairs in. Anyway, the other thing that we're doing is that the voters, I think, spoke loud and clear. Charlie, did they speak loud and clear? What was it? 63% said, out of here with the electric, right? So right now there's 25%, 20% of our income. So the plan is to decrease the income and increase our expense by $1 million to change the road. You know, if we're going to decrease our income by getting rid of the electric, that's fine. But I think